Enough procrastination. It's time to start getting ready for your digital SAT. Here's how to get started. First, log into your College Board account and take a Blue Book practice test. One thing most people don't know is that you can skip entire sections and only focus on one section at a time. Just skip to the last question in a section and go forward from there. This allows you to get your SAT progress going without having to set aside a huge block of time. Get your scoring sheet, which tells you which questions you got right or wrong. Then go to Gradeful's YouTube page, where you'll see fully explained videos for every question you missed. So if the argument is that female farmers are more prominent growing certain types of crops, then I would say the black bar there is the one that supports this idea the most. That might work because even the ones that didn't have the parental care had the innate attraction. In San Antonio, there were 11 newspapers in these years, but El Paso surpassed all the other cities. And D were higher for all three measures, indicating greater overall well-being for these participants. That's perfect, and the answer is D. A proportion is when you have two fractions set equal to one another, and the general rule is that you should cross multiply. AD equals BC. So in our situation, we want to say 1 times y equals 7b times 11x. But that minus sign, you should treat it like a -1. So let's write a little 1 right here. And if you have a number outside of a parentheses, you're going to want to distribute it. So to make it simpler, let's just pretend for a moment that we're not seeing the inequality statement. We're just seeing x is 12 less than 6 times n. So that's nice and easy. X is 12 less than 6 times n. So instead of saying x is equal to all this stuff, we're going to say x is greater than or equal to all this stuff. And there we have it. And the product of the solutions to a quadratic is a reference to something. You should definitely know by heart the sum and the product of the solutions of a quadratic. The sum is negative b over a. The product is c over a. So this is your a, this is your b, and this is your c. So the product for us is c over a according to our shortcut. And so that would be ab over 57. Because this was our C and this was our A. And the question tells us that same product is also equal to KAB. So now we have an equation we can work on simplifying. The SAT is adaptive, which means that if you perform above a certain score on Module 1 for both math and reading writing, you get a harder Module 2. The pivot score between a harder and easier Module 2 is between 75 and 80% on Module 1. If you happen to be on the easier pivot, don't worry, you can still get a very competitive score. Gradeful has well-explained answers for every question, hard or easy, on all 6 Blue Book SAT practice tests, all for free. In 12 years on YouTube, our video solutions have gotten great reviews and have been a lifeline for countless students. Just from doing the 6 Blue Book practice tests and reviewing your answers, your score can go up hundreds of points. Now, want to take it to the next level? College Board has another database with more than 2,000 questions. You can find it by searching for the SAT Educator Question Bank or by taking the recommendations in your College Board account for extra practice. Or you can visit our website, gratefultestprep.com/practice, where you'll see links to every test bank question in a quiz format, along with a video solution if you get it wrong. This part's not free. It requires a membership with Gradeful on YouTube for $4.99 a month. Compare that to the thousands of dollars other students spend on SAT tutoring. Don't wait. Start today. It takes at least 3 months to fully prepare yourself for the SAT. But you don't need a tutor. You can still compete against students who have way more financial resources than you. And even for those who can afford the tutoring,
Save your parents thousands of dollars by starting the process yourself, taking it as far as you can, and maybe then work on getting a tutor. Stay tuned. Grateful will be adding lots of new SAT lessons regularly, some for free and some for members. Grateful has no affiliation with College Board. Start getting serious about your college dreams today.